We're ready for a drive. We going?
It's on.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going
We are going for a drive. And where are we going?
to the nursery, the tree nursery.
Yeah.
Vivaio.
We decided to buy a few trees. Usually this time of the year is for tree planting.
Yeah.
So we decided to get a couple of new trees that we don't have yet.
We don't have yet.
And first one is moringa.
Ah, come on, you tell everything. We gotta show it, then we tell them.
Okay, we're not gonna tell you what we get.
We don't buy moringa. You never heard of moringa.
We're gonna tell you what we got when we get it, because we might change mind as well.
Yeah, of course.
Or we buy more than
First
we
because
predict.
I want to see the tree before get it. So
Yeah, we need to see how it is. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what we are going. We're ready in the car. 1, 2, 3. Start the engine.
Andiamo. Andiamo.
Andiamo. We're putting a seat belts. See you in a minute.
Con il pulmino andiamo a comprare l'alberello per la fattoria.
Nero lo voglio.
Questa a maturazione diventa nero.
A maturazione diventa nero.
Look at this. This is called cedro. It's quite common here in Sicily. But unfortunately this tree is a bit of our range. It costs like 150, this tree, and the other tree. They're beautiful, but one day we're gonna grow our own. We did our shopping. We bought 7 trees.
We are so happy.
We bought something we wanted. We're gonna show you what it is. But
Something we found it.
yeah, something we didn't expect, something we didn't find. We told you we're gonna get moringa, but we didn't have it, so
We'll see.
I lied at the beginning. So we're gonna show you what we got, but we're so happy. Here we are.
There we are. Happy with the treasure we bought.
I feel happier than buying a new car or anything, you know. It's like, it's a future. Something's gonna grow and we will have plenty of food.
Yeah, actually, what we're lacking a lot is fruits. I mean, we've been planting few in the years, but I mean, it's still too early.
Yeah, it takes time.
And then never enough. I mean, today we bought most of the drought-resistant variety. In here we have the new one, feijoa.
Feijoa, South American plant.
Yeah.
But it's kind of similar to kiwi. We never tried, but people who tried says it's good. But it's drought resistant and should grow really well here.
Yeah, in Sicily actually apparently is thriving. We've been doing it. Then we have pomegranate, because
2 of them.
2 of them are red. Actually, these one are seedless because they're better to eat, I gotta say.
They say seedless, but we still have like some
Oh yeah,
bits, but
it's like they are not invasive as much as used to be. Then we got 2 apricots, because we used to have apricots, but they died. So we bought a variety which is an early one. This one in theory should be first week of June.
First week of June, yeah.
The name is Nympha, the variety, but in here it's called Tirintos.
Sounds Greek.
Sounds Greek, yeah. And then we got to something which unexpected. It's a plum. It's one of the ancient plum. Here it's called Nespolo di Germania. I've seen it in many documentaries. It's a variety which is like very, very sweet. Unfortunately, we can't get the normal Nespolo, because in here it's a challenge with birds. Birds love it, the other one, the yellow one. And so we used to have it. I got rid of it because I was never able to eat even one fruit. And
So
then,
it's a kind of Sicilian antique tree.
yeah.
We got another one.
And we got the best one, Dulcis in Fundo. This one is definitely our future. Our future in 20 years' time, we want to be producer of it. This is the second that we buy, actually. This is a carob.
Carob, it's called.
Carob. So
English.
from this, you can make the alternative to cocoa. And you can use it many ways. It grows in such a majestic way when it is grew. I mean, I see our one is already like what, 1 year old or two?
2, I think.
2 year old, and it is looking fantastic. In the antique time, I mean, my grandpa used to have a caruba tree in another land. It used to be the favorite meal of a donkey, which he used to have. Because of course, back in the days, my grandpa used to be a farmer, selling fruit and veggies around town. And he used to have like the donkey, which was dragging the, I don't know what's it's called, like a trailer, let's call it. And the donkey used to be like very happy about two things. Ice cream. So every time I used to go to town, you used to stop where the ice cream seller was, and there was no way to make him move. And when you used to go to Campania, to the countryside, you used to stop always in front of the caruba tree. Even when there was no caruba. In fact, imagine what a problem when there was no caruba. To move him, it was impossible. But when there was, he was standing there eating caruba all day.
That's why he says stubborn like a donkey.
Stubborn like a donkey, yeah. Yeah, so it was a spoiled donkey, apparently.
So, how much did we pay for these trees?
These trees we paid 50. You made a
50.
round number. Like,
Yeah, so most of the...
we went there, I mean, we called them, they say different price. We went there, we paid much less, so.
Yeah, because for Feijoa they say 20 euros.
Yeah.
And in the end, I think it was only 10.
Yeah, then we paid
So
like...
we bought even more
I
trees.
think apricots was 8 euros, that was 5, 6, I don't know, 50 euros for those.
But we didn't finish, did we?
It's a good deal. No, we're going somewhere else now. Don't
Because-
tell anything about it.
I wanted my son Valentine's Day present.
So this one is big and heavy, actually. and
That was more expensive as well.
and so. Welcome home.
Finally.
So, this beauty, it's the first actually, because we will get more, but they are quite expensive to buy, so we have to go slow. This one, it's a mango. It's the Kensington variety, and that's the wish of my wife. She wanted a gift for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day will be in a couple of weeks. But usually when you go to this place in Valentine's Day, it's suicidal because they are so busy.
It's next week, so
It's next
you
week,
want
so-
time actually.
And so we decided to buy a couple of days before. And we went to the biggest expert of mango, which is a friend of us in town. And the one who brought the mango here in our area, which is actually where the mango is thriving. We're becoming a land of mangoes in here. So it's been like a few years we wanted. Now we have where to plant it because it needs to be kept away
From the wind.
That's the main problem of this plant. Wind, it's a problem. So, welcome home, little mango. In a few years, we will eat you.
Thank you, my husband. That's the best gift you could have given me.
I don't know what usually you give to your wives, but that's my wife. She wants like this kind of stuff, and I love it.
That's the best gift. Like I'm gonna be eating fruits for so many years.
I mean, our final goal will be to be self-sufficient in food, on everything.
I want some fruit every month.
Every month. Good fruits, fruit
Yeah.
that we can trust.
Good morning, my love.
Morning.
What are you doing?
Well, today is the day. We're planting few trees, and I decided to put this one over here so we can keep an eye on it. And I'm digging the hole, and I realize like there's so much life in here. Come have a look. Look how many lombrichi, how many worms in there.
Oh yeah, there are a few.
Well, this one, you know, when you don't touch the soil, life thriving. So it's not the best day to plant trees because everything is so muddy. I mean, this one is as you know, is the most the first useful day to plant the tree. But yesterday was downpouring rain.
Dogs and cats, like English say. It was a heavy rain yesterday, non-stop. Started in the morning and just kept going all day long. We were stuck inside. But today it's nice and sunny. It's muddy, but
we don't have a choice as well.
we need to do it.
Sometimes things needs to be done when it needs to be done. You know, because then it's gonna be spring at this tree. I need to have a time to start rooting.
That's my favorite time of the year, when we plant trees. I'm excited more about trees than veggies because you put the trees down and you don't really have to look after them, and we just...
I mean, well, we need to water big time.
But you know, compared to the veggies, how much work we need, and trees,
yeah, that's
you
true.
just plant it and water a bit and they grow. And I'm excited about this one because it's native Sicilian tree, which I haven't tried yet. And you said it's very sweet?
Apparently it's very sweet, so it's plum family. And it does these fruits which they're ready to be picked when they are completely like super mature, so brown. So somebody might think like, okay, it's already off, but actually that is when you gotta
sweet.
pick it. Yeah, they release that sweetness in the palate, which apparently is incredible.
We had
you don't see any more there, even in a shop like those trees.
I know, but people don't
people will see in here.
People don't like local things anymore. Spoiling a video.
Yeah, it was spoiling the video. Well, I hope today, I gotta say, he has an history. I hope he's not going to pull it off, but I shouldn't.
Yeah, because we planted grape vines when he was little, and he pulled them all out, remember? So if you're wondering what it is, it's called Nespolo di Germania. I don't know why it's called German, but it's supposed to be native Sicilian, isn't it?
Well, in Sicily we have
If somebody wants to read the label, you can pause and read it here.
Oh, look at that.
Hey.
Look how beautiful.
I love them.
Our chickens love them too.
No, leave it in the soil.
So now it's time for this beauty, feijoa. I have the right place for it. Let's go. So I will go here between an olive tree and a plum tree. So we'll create this kind of barrier of a tree which prolongs until there. We have over there we have a lemon, plums, lemon again, olives. So this area will be super rich of biodiversity, and feijoa, I think it will fit very well in here.
Yeah, we are trying to create this fence of trees, so in the summer it gives a bit of shading to our garden. So That's the main idea, how to give a bit of a natural shading.
Somebody thinking why I'm not using a meter tape is because I have a very good eye measurement, so
Yeah, he's very precise.
I make probably centimeter mistake.
I don't think many people use the meters to measure.
Now to
Distance.
do like the distancing, maybe they do, but I'm very comfortable with my eyes. I mean, those tree was, I mean, post tree has been on the pot for a very long time. Yes, so many roots are so compacted. I think it will be a little bit difficult to.
Poor little thing.
Now I will never reach lots of space, but
It will take time to grow, to spread the
this
roots
one,
out.
yeah.
So we came to the other side of land where mostly are olive trees and we don't have many other trees. So the usual garden is kind of full of the trees already. We're starting with this side of the land. So we're planting 2 pomegranates here.
It's time for pomegranate, and we decide to put nearby the old olive trees that we have, the secular one. So, because this one is quite tiny, we're gonna put one on the right, one on the left, and we continue like this kind of biodiverse line. And I can see already like it's ready for new leaves here, so they can feel the spring definitely. Now I put our delicious compost and they will be happy. Definitely they will. Yeah. And over there we can put an apricot instead of you.
Is it not gonna be too narrow? We can put up apricot on this side and the other side there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually apricot we can skip this one because they're quite big. We
It's
can put to the
quite
next
narrow.
one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. the
Yeah.
next one.
Allora so io carrubo.
Caruba and then 2 apricots on the sides.
It should grow faster because it's, the soil here is sand. I mean,
Yeah,
we just moved a couple of meters. It's sand completely.
means we will need to water a bit more often as well.
So the last tree has been planted. Well, actually it's the penultimate because we still have a mango. But for mango we need to wait a little bit higher temperature.
Yeah,
Yeah, it requires like above 20 degrees for us
yeah,
all.
because it's quite tropical. It wants a bit of a
Yeah, they
temperature.
suggest like April, usually March.
Yeah,
So 1 more month to wait, but we can feed him in a pot with good compost. That's what we're gonna do. So today overall, I think we're quite
Good
satisfied
job.
of what we did.
you did. I was watching you.
No, but yeah, we have a long way to do it because we still have
I mean, we just started
Lots of space.
this side and we have to go all the way down. But we're doing little by little because
trees cost.
trees cost and
Weather forecast needs to be right one, so it needs to rain during winter. So whatever we cannot do this year, we gotta do it. Wait for next year.
and because of the summer of a drought, we usually coming to the site to water. It's an extra job, so you know we do little by little just to make sure as many trees survive as possible. So
Yeah.
we better look
I mean,
after.
cost-wise as well, because I mean, we how many trees we still need to put in here?
Wow, quite a lot.
Quite a lot. I mean, if I just think one number, it's between 80 and more, considering the fencing and
Yeah.
yeah.
We want to do some kind of cypress tree around to cover a bit of a neighbor's dirty area.
Yeah, our
Because,
neighbor is a kind of farmer, but
just leaves everything,
it's dirty,
the
man.
plastic and everything around, so we want to cover a bit his area.
The shame.
Not to see it, so... Well done, amore mio. You did a good job.
No, thank you.
All nice and sweaty.
I mean, what we're doing is like we're planting our future. I would just want to say something about it, which I really, I want your opinion about it. I really believe in Karuba tree, because now is the only alternative to chocolate.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, I want to put another 2 trees, at least probably next week. So like this, we will achieve 4 trees in total.
And
Which
they
in
grow
theory, they
massive.
should be massive. I mean,
Yeah.
they should produce a lot. I don't know when, probably in 10 years' time, they will start. Probably in 10 years, there will be even more scarcity of cocoa.
Most
But by the
likely.
way, that's the direction we want to follow with the Karuba tree. So we want to refine it and make it Karuba cocoa, if it can be called like
we're
that.
planting something for the future, and at the same time the other trees that we planted, we should start producing in 3-4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, pomegranate we planted last year, and this year already, like we planted in the spring and the autumn we had a couple of fruits, so
Yeah.
hopefully in
I mean, I think we
near-
might need probably another 10 of pomegranate to have a kind of production.
yeah, it's like one pomegranates, figs, carob.
Things
and,
we need to do talea actually, yeah. I
Yeah.
think we should grab and
So we want to focus on native plants as much as possible. We planted feijoa, mango, but it's mostly for us just to have something
I mean,
different.
mango at the end we will add another one. It was just expensive to buy, so it's like, okay, we
Yeah.
ran out
It
of
was-
money.
It was 25 euros compared to the rest, which were like a 7, maximum
8,
10.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
feijoa was 20.
Feijoa, no, in the end we give was different price. I think it was 10.
15 probably, but
15?
definitely was above 10 euros. We are quite satisfied. Please tell us what you think about it, especially about Karuba future.
Have you ever
And,
tried it as well?
Yeah,
Do you know what it tastes like, and have you ever heard about it at all?
I mean, I tried when I was kid. But the fruit himself, my auntie used to give it to me like a try. But of course, I was kid, I wasn't appreciating it. If you ever tried anything like Karuba based instead of chocolate, please leave us a comment. And yeah, it will be really useful actually.
Yeah, to know if people know what it is, and if people ever tried, and if you liked it.
And actually, we appreciate the opinion because it comes from many different parts of the world. So
Exactly. So
if you are somewhere else rather than Sicily, just tell us what you think about it.
and tell us where you're from. By the way, this is our neighbor's carob tree. It's quite massive, and it looks nice if you see our olive trees, which are like still cut in a different way. They look quite small compared to that.
I mean,
But it's majestic.
If I kind of remember, this tree hasn't been put a long time ago actually. I gotta say, no, probably 15 years. Maybe
Wow.
less probably.
By the time we are 60, we should have a tree like that. Hopefully, if we grow well.
That's a farming time.
So my husband cutting a few branches because we want to try and propagate a bit of fig trees.
The thing is, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm kind of, I have a photographic memory, so I saw the branches looking in the nursery. I'm trying to guess. Learning is learning the curve, the learn curve. Well, you know what
learning
I mean.
curve.
Learning curve. Of course, require mistakes. So I'm gonna make a few mistakes. Hopefully, no, but
We don't have anything to lose.
yeah, maybe a couple of branches.
So this one is a white fig, and we cut a few branches from this amazing, delicious black fig as well. So hopefully we will get some new trees soon.
So, black and white. They're both like a small size, and finger crossed. So let's start saving money. Propagate. I know a 3-hour self. I mean, I kind of watch many videos. I think I'm on the right way. I'm doing the right things. So we're gonna use honey as a radicator, well, to make the roots literally. And
to help with root propagation. Propagator?
Well, literally coming out. I mean, so we're gonna.
So show the part of the branch that you cleaned up.
Yeah. So what I've done is I scrapped the part of the branch which will go on the soil, and I will immerse into honey. So honey, if you think like what a honey is that? This one is Lithuanian honey, so it's dark and rich. Most of the times the bee goes in the forest, so sometimes the smell of pine or other trees. So now I need to make a hole. I'll be on my special tool. So do all three already. So we start with the first. So this one, it's the white fig.
Done.
Done.
Now it only needs to survive.
Let's see if we're doing right. Second one.
We'll see.
I mean, it's definitely a good honey. I mean, I can smell it already in here.
I tasted it was good.
So in theory, should do a good job. So second one. I did it in a white pot, so in order to kind of brown pot. I mean, in order to recognize which one is which, because we took a branch from the brown fig and the white fig. So.
And we're using all the pots that came in with the new trees.
Yeah.
So we don't waste any plastic.
I mean, pots we have lots actually, and I mean,
when we came here,
better.
When we came here, we asked people to bring their pots, and we have a full greenhouse of the pots because people wanted to get rid of them. So we have plenty of pots everywhere.
Oh, now in the square one, I will put the feijoa. So the feijoa as well. I clean up the part. I chop the top. I just left a couple of leaves. Apparently that's what you're doing. With figs it's impossible because there are no figs. So honey as well. This one actually should be quite easy to grow. So you get, that's the way nursery do. There you go, number one. This is the same, it's just smaller. Actually, the honey was enough. I thought they wouldn't.
I thought we don't need that much.
This one, I cut the top because the tree is actually big. For what I've been reading, is like the best things to do it. So we literally give the input to the plant to give more to the roots and not to the sprout in this case. I have to say it's a nice job to do. It's quite relaxing as well.
We'll have forest in 20 years here.
I mean, I have to say this year I want to dedicate myself to propagation. In fact, soon I will start also the herbs, such thyme and rosemary. And if I have some sage, am I going to do that as well? Probably for rosemary is a little bit late. Sometimes they do like in September. Well, we'll see, we'll give it a go. And black figs is done as well. So now, like any other farmer, gotta wait. That's all the farmer do. Wait. Do things and wait for the result. Sometimes the waiting is 1 year when you're lucky. So black figs in here. Yeah, as you can see, I'm doing lots of propagation, and I'm also doing propagation of a decorative plant. So this one a plant called yucca, and the previous video you've seen I was pulling off from the Arctic mint.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing, and actually they're doing fine. They were all soft, and now they are hard. If I should guess, they already have roots, because this one they make roots so fast.
It's infested.
Yeah, and soon I will start actually doing cactus as well, and a few other plants of the same family.